Hello, and welcome to another newsletter from Construction Programs and Results. I'm Michael Stone, and I will be sharing our newsletter with you. Our new book, Estimating Construction Profitably, is now complete and will ship later this month. We are offering a small discount for those who order now. So if you want to be on the early mailing list, go to our website and place your order. Thank you. Today's newsletter rehashes an age-old problem in our industry. I remember both my grandfather and my dad talking about the ways that customers tried to beat them out of the monies rightfully due for the work that they had performed. Let's review the problem and the suggested solutions that have been applied over the years to make sure that you get paid for the work you do. Changing the terms of the contract. It's not unusual for an owner to announce near the end of the project that they think that they're being overcharged for the work you've done, and so they won't make the final payment. Why do clients enter a contract and then think they can unilaterally change the terms? I think there is a false perception that contractors aren't well educated, so it's okay to push them around. They think that contractors aren't professional business owners and they are just handyman, so it doesn't matter. Let's tell them we're not going to make the final payment and see what they do. They may have talked with a family member or a neighbor who got a substantial reduction in the price of a job by pulling that trick. Making matters worse, some contractors give freebies so they can get payments that are rightfully due. If it works once, it'll work again, right? Owners think that's how the game should be played, and why not? It's to their benefit. If an owner pulls this stunt on you, is it worth fighting for? It all depends on how good your contract is. If you write a good, clear contract, including a notice of intent to lien on the first day of the job, then yes, force the issue and get your money. If you don't have a well-written contract, then get out of it as quickly and cheaply as you can, and then develop and use a good contract from now on. I can tell you this scenario happens far more often to contractors with 1 or 2 page contracts. The length of your contract will often give the customer a hint at how savvy you are. A 1 or 2 page contract is just asking for trouble. Those with well-written, fixed price or lump sum contracts that cover the issues and provide details seldom run into these problems. Your contract should tell them what they are getting for the price you quote, what you expect from them, what they can expect from you, and a detailed payment schedule. Cross your T's, dot your I's, and CYA. It should also include language that tells your customer what you will do if they don't perform their portion of the agreement, including putting a mechanic's lien on their property. The payment schedule is important. Your final payment should be no more than 2% of the total price of the job. Progress payment should be at regular intervals, like every other Friday. I talked about payment schedules on our website, and you can find the link in the notes below. Include a binding arbitration clause specifying a non-attorney as an arbitrator. The arbitration clause should state that either you or the owner could invoke the arbitration process within 3 calendar days of written notification. Your best bet is an arbitrator who knows construction. You don't want mediation clause. The goal of mediation is to find areas of agreement and to find common ground. The goal of arbitration is to look at the evidence and determine who's right. You want arbitration. Include language that states that if you need to retain an attorney or a collection agency to collect the monies rightfully due, the owner will pay all collection and attorney's fees. There are a litany of other subjects that should be included, like hidden conditions, code violations, owners visiting the job site, owners talking to subs or employees, charges for change work orders, your punch list routine, animals and children in the work area, fees and recovery, hazardous materials, missed appointments, rock clauses, rescission notices, and a defame and disparage clause if legal in your state. These are the issues that can and do lead to misunderstandings. Language for these issues and many more are included in our Fast Track Proposal Writer software. The Fast Track Proposal Writer software includes language for many of the landmines that contractors can face on jobs, but it doesn't include all legal state-specific language that may be required. You'll find that in Craftsman's Construction Contract Writer, and that contract software writes a state-specific legal contract that meets state requirements, but it doesn't have language covering the real-life pitfalls that contractors can face on jobs. You can use both software programs together to create a solid boilerplate contract. Whatever language you use in your contract, we always recommend having it reviewed by an attorney before you use it. Now, you may be the nicest person in the world and do the best work anywhere around, but if you don't have a clear, well-written contract that protects you from dishonest owners or unforeseen situations, sooner or later you'll run into an expensive problem. Okay, and write a contract that is clear and spells everything out. Have your attorney check it, and you can start your jobs with the confidence you'll be paid. Write good contracts, my friends, and you will be paid on time. Okay? Thanks again for watching, and may the profits be with you.